Po Māori ka koutou katoa I tēnei pō. Ko tēnei tōku hōtaka, ko tahi rau, waru te kaumā whitu I tēnei pō. Mātakitaki mai, kuhu mai roto I tōku ware mahana, me te whakaro, ka nuia mai ngā kōrero mo te kaupapa o te kapapiri ona. Ko tōku ingoa, ko Bex, e whakapāho mai ana I Manurewa ki Aotearoa, New Zealand. Ko tērā te haukainga, tōku haukainga I tēnei wā. Ko te kaupapa o aku kōrero I tēnei pō, ko ngā mea I roto, ngā pānu I roto I te blog. E kia nei ētahi, e nui ngā kōrero I roto I te blog. Engari, kei te aha koe, mena kei te tai koe I roto ki te pānui, me te ako I a koe ki ngā turi, ngā tikanga, ngā āhuatanga o te kapa turi ana I roto I te blog. Pai te pānui, I ngā etahi pānui, engari ki etahi atu, he ahua ua, ki te mātauranga, ki te kimi te mātauranga I roto I rā tū kōrero. Nā, e tēnei pō, ka huri a hau ki etahi kōrero. I kōrero mai a matua ki, I tōna, I ona kōrero I tēnei pō, I muri I a hau. Nā, ko te pānui mō te tupuranga, I kite ahau I ētahi kōrero tino pai, I kite au I ētahi kōrero kei te whaka o ētahi ati kua moi haere I roto I te kapa pini ona. Nā, e pānui pai tērā, mā koutou. Mā koutou e whakawhiriwhiri, mā koutou e te titiro, ki ngā āhuatanga ka puta mai, mena kei te mahi koe I rā mahi. Me, te painga hoki o ngā whakahaeretanga I roto I te kapa piri ona. Kia koutou e mātakitaki mai ana, nau mai, kake mai. To those watching and listening to my live tonight, I welcome you all. I hope that, the kōrero on board tonight enlightens you, gives you a better outlook on, a lot of kōrero in the blog. A lot of kaupapa is there. Like, there are many topics that you can follow and study There are other kōrero in there that is tino rongonui, very important for all to read and understand. So I'm going to go and share the blog at this stage. Now, I'm going to be going everywhere tonight because Ki has covered quite a bit of ground tonight, but there are some things that I've seen and some of the kōrero that he gave tonight that, I'd love to just go over, and not the complete blog, but over certain things that I've seen. And I think they're very awakening for a lot of, like they say, sleeping giants. I hope this does what it should be and awakens you all. Sure, there are people that are still trying to get their heads around the 8-grain fee that we now are faced with. And I guess that is progress. The change has had to come for various reasons, and the reasons are very understandable. I mean, we need the funds within admin. There are things we need to pay for with admin. There are things we need for future reference, for future and future technology with admin and TBC, of course. So, just broaden the horizon through your own eyes as to why the 8-grain has been used to motivate all these different types of things. It's not as though it's skimming your pocket. Of course, some of you will find it a little bit tough, but hey, it's all about working things out. I mean, we've done it from the beginning, and from early days in TBC, there's been trials and tribulations along the way. It hasn't been a smooth ride and a smooth journey in TBC. It's been one where a lot of people have fallen off. The wheels have come off along the way, and they get put back on again. And then you get another burst of the bubble, or quite a few more. And so, this 8-grain is still something that is affordable for the majority. And if it isn't affordable, then, like I said, you will find a way to overcome that situation. And, it may take you a while to get yourself together and thinking along the tracks that I've just mentioned about, raising the funds from the fees for admin, plus, incentives like Bitcoin bounty and and of course the residual payment monthly. Now, I know it takes a lot of explaining. It's not as though, it's repetitive learning, because you'll never just pick it up once. You have to revisit it all the time before it finally, the penny drops, and then you go, so that is why you have to do this and this and this. I've had lengthy, kōrero with a lot of people regarding the, the new 8 grain feed. But once they, I guess it's from hearsay that they've learnt this, they hear it in the wind kind of stuff. And then they go to either their leaders or sponsors or people they know, they can trust and learn from. They will go there. And I've had a lengthy, kōrero with a lot of people over the 8 grain feed and what it means and why it's happened and where it takes you. So, everyone has a different level of learning, and so you're going to get variations in people and the way they understand it all. Of course, you're going to get those who abuse the shit out of you and say, well, blah, 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 this, you said this, blah, 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 that. Hey, I'm the messenger. I will practice what I preach. I will do whatever it is I need to do. So it's really your decision. But that's, if you want to move and if you want to that journey in TBC like everyone else does, and you have the same big picture sitting there, then you've got to make the right decision for yourself. And if you have a team, for your team as well. Although they should be making their own decisions if they're being trained properly, coached properly, and everything else is hunky-dory. So this is what I picked up from the Mass Adoption Growth Curve tonight, and I think it is a fascinating outlook on the future, especially in growth. Now, it is correct to say that a lot of people won't see how effective the growth in TBC is going to become. I can see it now because I've seen it through the Bitcoin contest actually, and it just blew me away the first week of the competition because we had big numbers back then. And then when the 8 grain feed came in, it kind of dropped. Not too much, dropped a little. And I think in that period of time, people were re-evaluating the situation. People were assessing things, so they needed to take that time. And with the great leaders that we have in different countries around the world, they've set themselves a plan to just fire ahead and get as many people into TBC as they can. When I say fire ahead, these are, there is a winning path for a lot of them because they want to win their Bitcoin. Some more than others, but those who really want to are just going hard out, recruiting. And you see it in the numbers in the countries, especially in the Philippines and Nigeria, and of course the little countries, and the new countries like Ukraine, Italy, Greece, are all coming on board as well. Yes, some other countries, like especially New Zealand, I think are sort of sitting back and watching the rest of the world. And they're probably scratching their heads right now and thinking, what can they see that I can't see? Why are they doing all this? They're busy doing all the calculations and things like that. Because I know that's happening. And they're saying it's not going to work. I can't see it working. Because when your fee goes up, people sort of lay off back off and think, gosh, it's doubled. But when the statistics start to show in things like the Bitcoin competition, it starts to change people's thinking, if not mindset, as to whether they should be doing exactly the same. And I know countries like that will come to the party in the end. Because one, they won't want to get left behind. Two, it's all about getting their country on the map, the TBC map. It's all about the merchants. Where you don't have many merchants, or you don't have merchants at all in your country, it's about that as well. So there's a lot of things that are taken into consideration when we're dealing with the $8 fee. And that's just some of them. I mean, I guess there's as many as long as your arm to really, think about and put into action is more like it, I would say. So, just bear all those things in mind. If you're one of those people who is sitting back and just watching things unfold, hoping that, okay, maybe admin changes their mind and changes their fee and all that jazz and makes it more affordable for those thinking kind of negative towards negativity about it all. And so, yes, think of the good things. Look at the good things that are happening. After all, how are we going to get to 1 billion people if we don't do anything? How will we? If you can show me another way of getting growth at a higher level, I'm all ears. And I'm sure admin would be too. But in the meantime, climb aboard the bus and join the parade to the future in TBC. So let's go to the blog and pick up on some of the news things that have come out of the blog in a couple of days. Well, over the week anyway. So first we'll share, otherwise you won't see nothing. And I just want to go over this here. How to update your profile with your YouTube. I guess everyone has the YouTube URL for their page or their account, I mean. And as you notice, Pratam Kumar from India has his in there. Now, I got kind of put off when I went to look for one because I had trouble trying to find one. Then when I saw it, or when I found it, I wasn't sure if that was my my URL for my account because I didn't read it like this. Okay? Excuse me, people. I'm getting dry. gotta oil the machine. And he's got his name there under his. And I was thinking, mine doesn't even look like that. So how will people know it's you? Well, I guess when you click on it, you find out. And if it's like that, sitting like that in your, well, it comes up from your profile, and it comes up against your name and your country, um, then it doesn't matter whether your name is in it. But just bear in mind that it doesn't have, not everyone has their name in their URL. So if you log into your Crinkle Cash back office and go to your profile page under the account item in the menu and add your YouTube channel, and then it will show up automatically on the leaderboards in the Bitcoin contest. Members want to listen to winners in the TBC community, and now this will make finding them easy to do. So, hey, there's another plus. You know, if you're a broadcaster and you're broadcasting out there in your country, that's another way of people knowing how to find you and knowing who you are, pretty much. What country you come from without you having to ask the person. You know, when you're in the chat room of the broadcast, um, some people, you know, you get new people in your chat room and if you don't know them, you've got to ask them where they're from. So this kind of helps that situation. You know, if you see this person's name popping up like this, in anything that you do in TBC, of course, you're going to learn all about that person. And you're probably going to keep going to watch him doing his lobby, especially if you understand his language. Although, you know, body language speaks for itself as well. So, you know, it's great to support people that speak in their own native tongue. Whether you understand them or not, hey, you know, it's all about supporting them, all about the tautoko. And that's a major thing. You know, people warm to you. Yeah, people warm to you, even if they don't understand you and your language. It's the body language that talks. Okay, so let's go out of there and let's go back to the beginning. Okay, so we've got the mass adoption growth curve prediction is an eye opener. This is all new stuff from yesterday or last night, put it that way. That's been posted up. And this is Inve Derek, well versed in the language of the French and also English, might I add. Now, it's good, you know, it's good to go and watch others broadcasting. And even if you can't understand some of the things they're saying, you know, they could have a panel online in their broadcast that may be able to speak in English or your language. Who knows? Because, you know, they're on the panel for a reason. They've been invited to the panel for a reason. Some people can't wait to be invited. Others have to be dragged to the to the panel, you know, or encouraged to the panel to give their view. So, you know, if you've got the free time to listen to and watch the video, by all means do so. Okay, so it's good news from Ember. Tip to Successful Life and TBC video. Wow. And of course, it's our Stephen Cuffey, a master broadcaster. He always comes up with great things, Stephen does. He gives his, he's really opinionated. He gives his own opinion of his vision of things. And he loves sharing. He loves sharing that information from a personal perspective. And so I admire Stephen Covey when he does that. Because how are you going to learn if a person doesn't speak out on the various kaupapa topics and TBC that are in the blog? How will you learn otherwise? Okay, so yes, follow Stephen Covey. Brilliant broadcaster. Big news. Well, what's the big news here? I'm going through this for today's night. How to exchange your TBC to goods and services. 24/7 episode number 35. So this is a young broadcaster. When I say young, I don't mean his age. What I mean is he's new to broadcasting. 35 broadcast tells you that. But he may be very good at broadcasting. Now, how to exchange your TBC to goods and services. Good topic. It's, because there are people out there that will ask that question. How do you exchange your TBC to goods and services? How? Well, maybe you need to watch this video so you'll learn. You'll learn something from it, that's for sure. If you don't learn all, at least it's the starter for you. So get in and join and listen to TBC Info. He's the man of the hour at the moment. Big news, remember? Okay. Oh, here's something that you should watch. 8th grade admin fee paid on live broadcast. And that's our friend, Crypto Magnet. I love watching his broadcast because I love everything that goes on around behind him. He's so well set up, all the lights are going and everything. And gives you some good information. How to pay in our Crinkle Cashback offer. Awesome. He's been around for a while, broadcasting. Even though the figures are not that high, I think he broadcasts when he can. Because remember, a lot of countries don't get Wi-Fi or internet like some other countries do. So they're not always online regularly like we do, or others that do it every day or every night of the week. So great to go and listen and watch this video with Crypto Magnet. And I've got to say, well done, Crypto Magnet. Okay, we are nearing the end of my show tonight. So, let's just read the headlines of the last few. Being broke is not a crime, but not doing something about it is. So who is that video from? Amaiki Eke Optimus. Now, see, we've got a lot of good new broadcasters coming through. And, I guess they were shy at the beginning, but I don't think they are now. Being broke is never a crime, too. But not doing something about it where it is. So, again, watch the video if you have. We can meet all your financial needs. And who's the? Oh, that myself. Now, if you listen to me, which was this one? No, last night. This is from last night. Um, and I kind of forgot what I was. Oh, I know. It was something that was touched on tonight by Key. And yeah, feel free to watch this video or to click onto my link to watch it at any time. Well, it's to watch, and it's from the recent Team Button meeting post. Yes, that's right. Okay, so let's sign up merchants. We have so much to offer them. Update your profile, which I've just finished doing. Okay, so that's me for tonight, guys. I hope I've enlightened you a bit about, TBC updates and things in general. But, the sticky question that has been on everybody's minds at the moment is the 8 grain. And this is for the people that are still thinking about whether they're going to upgrade or wait until the time around. So, I hope this is encouraging for those people to think twice again and think about the future, their future. Don't think about the coins only and how it's going to cost you if you can do it every month, sort of thing. Like they say, recruit two, and there are your fees set. So you need two good people that will want to do exactly that. Register with the 8 grain fee and continue doing it month after month after month. And you will have your fee set at least for the next few months, if not longer. Okay, so that's me tonight from the House of Pio. And just thank these few people. Bill, Brother Bill, thank you for being here. And last night I forgot to thank my moderator, my husband, Key. So tonight I have to do it twice to make up for last night. And of course, nice having you here, Pratish, as well. Brother Pratish, haven't heard you for a while, but great to have you on board. And of course, those watching in the wings and remain anonymous for now until I stop my broadcast, and they'll come and post to me, you watch, because they always do. They go, hi Beck, I watched your broadcast tonight. I either forgot to sign in or I couldn't sign in. So, hey, that's the way it goes. And thank you once again to all. And we will meet again, same time tomorrow night, same place, and talk about different things again. Yeah. So have a great day tomorrow. Get out and encourage fast duplication. get out and give that gift. Wata te tonga, as we always say in my reo. Wata te tonga and get out and encourage fast duplication because that's what makes everything tick. At peace to all of you tonight. Thank you for being here.